In Goshen today are picking through the debris and starting to rebuild. WCPO 9 News reporter Madeline Ottley is live there now. Madeline, you have talked to people who live there. What's the mood like there today?
Well, Kristen, first, it's really the shock, the horror. People here tell me they have just never seen anything like this. And then, of course, up next is the anxiety about what comes next. And you can get a sense for how looming that question might be when you take a look at just how significant the damage is that's been left behind. I mean, we've got lines like this that have just been pushed onto the ground throughout this whole area. We're seeing pieces of debris like this, neighbors' items now across the street, someone else's yard. And while the cleanup here is underway, utility trucks driving by constantly, we've still got uprooted trees and roofs that have been just torn off these buildings. Many are now wondering, what is it going to take to move forward?
This is where I was sleeping about 25 minutes before it happened.
But it's not where Jim Palmer was when the storm hit.
The alert went off on my phone. I grabbed my phone, I looked at it, I said, go to the basement.
Palmer didn't make it there. Instead,
I opened up the door and stuck my head out. Next thing I know, I felt the backdraft hit me, debris flying everywhere, the roof came off, and I was up against that back wall.
He doesn't know if he passed out, but his daughter yelled for 20 minutes before he said a word. Palmer has lived in this house the past 2 years.
My trailer was sitting behind this trailer, and it's 300 yards that way.
He's never seen anything like this. Across the street,
this was the house my parents built. The white pines out front are 60-some years old, and the one is all the way down, the other one's completely stripped.
Luanne McKinney is just happy her family is safe.
The sound, I can't really describe. It was just so fast.
When the tornado tore through, spotty cell service made it more difficult to track loved ones down.
And that was the hard part, not being able to talk to them, to know they were fine.
Here, McKinney's got a generator, so her family will stay put, while Palmer will have to take steps to rebuild.
47 years doing this, busting my butt to get what I had, and for it to be pretty much almost all completely taken away in a matter of 45 seconds. It's not something I want to deal with again, I can tell you that.
Now, if you want to drop off food or water, you can do that at the Red Cross shelter that's been set up down the street here at Goshen High School. Kristen, we know a lot of people could really use that support in the days to come.
Absolutely, Madeline. Thanks so much. Now we are